The first term, Reardon got it down the back of the pack. Lazarick handballed it backwards to Hayes. Off a step at half back, goes wide towards centre wing. Punched away from behind, and a good punch away too. And I haven't got him on my list. Number 9, oh, it was McGuinness it was, who got it away. And they get it Werribee towards half forward, but getting across there in support for the Anakie side. Well, ball came up in towards the 10-metre square for Werribee Centrals. No mark taken. Pack develops. And the umpire will come in and ball it up about 25 metres out from the Werribee Central's goal. So, big pack around the ball up too. Hardingham got it down to the side of the pack. Werribee trying to fight hard for it at the bottom of the contest. And Anakie being able to push it about 35 metres around from the goal. Hildebrand falls into the back of the Werribee player there. The umpire says play on. Do they keep it in? No, they don't. On to attack. Boundary throw in. Missed everybody in the ruck contest. Galley at the side of the pack for Werribee Centrals. On centre wing, just kicks it high towards centre half forward. Sets a task. Punched away from behind by Hayes. Anakie running through the middle now. They go long towards Costello. One out. And also getting back there. He did pretty well there. That was Bell against him for Werribee Centrals. Needs some support and gets some as well. McGuinness got a high tackle. Umpire said play on close to the boundary line now. Nick Costello.
In the half-forward line, again, Wynn grabs hold of it, goes towards Fastuka. I've never got it on my brain now. Fastuka it is, for the Anakie side. It takes it to the boundary line to score. Lovell does the ruck work, taps it down front and square. Looks like Galley underneath. Pushes the ball further afield. Again, that boundary line, that girl over there is going to get a fair bit of work, I think, in this first call. Backing side, but at the moment it's deep on that far side of the ground. Ball is tapped in, Fasika comes out and he puts the ball down, picked up there. It's not a clean pick-up. Head over the ball, Galley feeds the ball out, running player now. Hall ends up with a handball from Bray, kicks in long to the half-forward line. Todoro comes out, can't take the mark. Ball's allowed to bounce, picked up by Hardingham. Kicks round the corner, it's smothered off the boot, go back towards the boundary line. Back in, ruck work. Rickett over the top, ball's picked up, kick clearance, goes towards the centre, tapped further afield by Chug, and coming through, Kavanagh can't pick the ball up, Silvino goes back, and the handball goes to Gibbs, Gibbs in towards Pittman, Mark, good spoil from behind, back towards the
boundary throw in, at the back of the pack, Lovell gets it down to the front, and they break free through Chug for Werribee. It's chopped off though, handball came back close to the boundary line. Gibbs keeps it in, kicks right foot towards half forward, punched away from behind. And that punch came from Devon Ellis for Reardon and will favour Lovell. He goes up, gives a big thump to it and gains about 25 metres up against Reardon. Lovell gets it down to the side. Chug puts his head over the footy. No free kick. Umpire said play on, handball. Chopped off by Sluggett, then it comes to Chug, draws the player, gives it outboard. Galley off a step towards half forward, holds up in the breeze, punched away from behind, falls towards Sluggett again, needs some support, picks it up, gives it handball back quickly off a step. Rickett, kick was partly smothered, handball back to standing start for Werribee Centrals. They get it forward to Burke, who takes the mark at half forward, and he goes long, one out. Rosenwig tries to use the body from behind, great front and centre handball, and that came at the back of the pack from Keisha. Falls towards the 10-metre square, clearing kick for Anakie. There might be a chance here too if they can run away. The ball comes to Lazarick at half back. He can't take the mark. He sits over the top of the footy and waits for it, and then he needs some support. He got some too. The handball came back inboard to Hayes, who sat and waited for it as well. Now sitting over the top of the football trying to pick it up was Hildebrand at half back. Werribee though working hard, and they've kept it in their forward zone. Sluggett falls over at the crucial stage, can't pick it up, needs some support. Salvino's handball was chopped off. Burke comes through the middle for Werribee Centrals. He's got Keisha on his outboard if he can get it to him. He gets it to him now. He wheels around on the right foot. His kick smothered. Still at half forward for Werribee Centrals. Fighting hard for it, the Roos. Hildebrand now. Sells the dummy, then a little left foot kick towards the middle of the ground. Chug to run onto it. Does well. Then Vasika comes at him, drags him off the football. Ball spills free again. Anakie can pick it up. Can they? Parsons gets the handball out. Comes across half back again. Gibbs loses the football in possession. Case is in there as well. And the umpire might have to come in and ball it up. No, the ball spills free from the side of the pack. Clearing kick from Burke. Over the top of it, Anakie with the number. Salvino gets it out. Gibbs goes towards the centre wing position. Rickett can't take the mark. Gary needs some support. Got some as well. Handball from Kavanagh to nobody in particular. Through the middle, McGuinness dropped the football. Now through the middle, slick hands to Sluggett on centre wing. Goes with a right foot kick towards the pocket. and Costello can't keep it in. Neither.
Maybe Pittman, ball thrown in, slug it to the back of the contest. Cornish picks it up, doesn't get a kick on it. And now Perchik, he appears with the ball, gets the handball out towards Pittman. He can't, the ball is dislodged from his hands. Goes wide, Berg just on the ground, kicks round the corner, goes to the goal square, Simmons from behind, spoils, and the ball goes. Ball chipped in very short.
God.
Actually, I don't know whether that was called play on by the umpire. Probably a good call because it didn't travel too far. Cornish is able to put the ball in the middle of the ground, Cornish. And he went looking for Quarry, but it's picked up there again by Berg. Goes back to Rickett. Able to blind turn out of the contest. Goes wide. Lazarus and Corey Collins there. Spoil. Well, actually, it was paid there because Corey had first and second grab. So Corey Collins with the ball. Has a player short if he wants it. Has Berg. He's opted to go longer. Yeltsin Perchik there, Devon Ellis over the top for Seeker, can't mark it. Cornish arrives, Yeltsin Perchik has the ball and he's looking for options, goes along the boundary line. Kavanagh kicks round the corner, goes back towards the hot spot and the man filling the hole is Nathan Lovell and he does well. Has Chug running from behind, ignores him now, goes sideways across the ground. Kick wasn't good, puts Simmons under pressure, coming in, good tackle from Rickett, able to get a ball further afield to the half-back line, and Werribee are away. Through that area, they kick in towards the centre of the ground, goes looking for and can't find a player in the middle, Hardingham. Quarry ran onto it, left it behind, handball comes back to Lazarus and flicked by Ilipoulos into the half-forward line. Sluggett comes out, meets the ball, good pick-up, handball's out wide, Kavanagh, he went back inside and a good smother there from Hall. Tadaro, he picks the ball up, looks for options and needs to go in long. Going to go Wood Rosenweg. He's got himself in front of the big fella. Doesn't take the mark. Front of the contest. Hayes had the ball, put it down. Picked up by Rosenweg. On the left foot, went back looking for Hall. Good kick. Didn't have the weight on it, but he's able to stop. Prop. Good tackle. Corey Collins comes out. Handball to Keisha. Handball back towards the goal square. There's no one there, but the Anakie side will see it over. No, they're not. They're going to keep it in, and now they decide to run it through for a minor, and Kane Hayes does that. So one behind a piece. 10 minutes gone, first quarter, Common Defeat Hotel scoreboard.
Kick in to the outer side, and Anakie with the numbers. They can break free and run away, and they do through the middle. Right foot kick towards centre half forward. Pittman over the back. The two number ones. Alice goes at it. Quick clearing kick from Simmons back to the middle. Chug takes the mark. Umpire says play on. Sluggett wraps him up. Ball spills free. And the umpire will come in and ball it up. Just on the cricket. Ball up. Reardon and Lovell. Lovell gets it down. Shipped out by hand. Came away from Teets towards Galley. Goes towards half forward. Free kick. And it's going to be Parsons. Play on advantage. No, Rickett tried to, but it'll come back. Half back flank. Chip kick over the top. Salvino takes the mark. Just inside the centre square at centre wing. Play on now. Right foot kick towards centre half forward. Pittman goes up, punched away, double fister by Simmons. Sluggett couldn't pick it up, running across half back. Cornish for Werribee Centrals. Clearing kick towards centre wing again. Hands go up, no mark taken. Parsons, well, yes, the umpire said he did. Took the mark in front of Leach, and he chips the ball over the top again to Reardon. The big fella takes the mark at half forward, outer side. Roos into attack, chips the football towards Pittman on a lead. Good kick too, and will kick from 50. Wants to move it quickly. He kicks it up towards Costello. He's got 4 on him. Lovell's one of them. Takes the mark, the big fella, and clears the kick out wide. It's okay. Teets takes the mark and goes with the right foot kick. Slung as he got the kick away. Parsons goes up again against Hardingham. Foot race. Leach is there. Parsons does pretty well. Breaks free. Handballs it to Reardon. Tries to tap it over the top. Galley comes back to help out for Werribee Centrals. They need to get break free. They can't do so. He's under pressure now. He's got 4 Roos players around him. Ball spills free. Salvino. Handball back inboard to Lazarick. Just inside the centre square. Just pops it up high. About 30 metres out from goal. Lovell gets across again. Reads the play beautifully. Takes the mark. And will relieve the pressure again for the Centurions.
So it's Lovell on the defensive end. He's had 3 or 4 marks back in that position at the moment. Goes out wide. Hardingham the target over the top. Rickett well before read the flight of the ball very well. Goes back inside. Lazarus had the fumbles today. Ricky Lazarus is unlike him. Handball goes to Kane Hayes. He's tackled from behind. Oh, gee, probably could have been either way there, I suppose. But the benefit of the doubt has gone to Damien Galley, and he will have the recipient of the free kick at the centre half back position. So he brings his ball in short. Kick wasn't good. Chug made it good. Takes the mark. Plays on through the middle of the ground and goes in long. That's got good distance on it. And Luke Keisha has taken the mark in the forward line for the Werribee side. Big lad.
That was Steve Rickett there.
I think this kid still plays under 18 football, so he's got a good size about him. He lines up for goal. It was never going to go through after he made contact. He has a behind to his name, and the second now to the Werribee side. They take the lead. They are 2 behinds. Anakie are 1 behind. We have played 13 minutes first quarter. Commonwealth Hotel scoreboard.
Kicking by Collins to Berg at half back. Long to centre half forward. Perchik again. Alice taps it away. Foot race. Sluggett leads in the race for the football at half forward if it sits for him. He has to get double back and get onto it. He does well. Does nicely. Handballs it back though. Galley held without the football. Umpire says play on. And was that deliberate? The umpire said no. Kicks it around the corner towards centre wing position. Punched away. Roved nicely. Good tackle too though. And the tackle came from Iliopoulos there. On centre wing, he might get the football back. He got some support. Rickett gives it back inboard to Gibbs. Switches the play. Does okay to Berg. Away at half forward. 55 and closing. Should kick the goal. Daniel Berg. Right foot kick. Goal.
It's into a tackle ready. In front, Simmons didn't try to mark the first one. Probably could have. He surprised himself, I think. And he gets the ball and goes defensive side of the ground. And the ball is on the run now. Damien Galley's going to lead in the race for the ball. Picks it up. Has time to steady, goes round to the half-forward line. Hardingham coming up, Rickett over the top, good spoil. Front of the contest, Quarry is there again. Can't pick the ball up, goes to hands and knees. Now it's with Gibbs, who's pushed back in defence. And it's going to be Werribee who emerged with the ball. Picked up there by Hardingham. Tadaro gets a recipient of the free handball, kicks into the forward line, and I think it's got too much width on it. Maybe just land. Throws the ball back in. Over the top, Rickett knocks the ball down. Coming through Collins, picked up there. Good tackle, Quarry it was, able to get a kick and another kick. Hildebrand emerges with the ball, has a runner inside, but decides to go on the right foot himself into the half-forward line. Persic takes a one-handed mark, and that's just inside the field of play, but they need to get ball back across the ground. Salvino's back there if he wants him. Decides to go longer in towards the centre half-forward position. Pittman's the target. Was being held on to there, I reckon, by Simmons. He now gets the ball, Simmons I'm talking, goes back outside, and Mark is taken there by Gibbs on centre wing. So Gibbs instantly looks back to the middle of the ground, but decides to go short over the top. Running player is Hildebrand. Got a lot of run on the ball, and again, boundary line. Didn't win out. Yes, it did.
Kicked it to the middle of the field.
So the ball is thrown back in on the half-forward line, picked up, and Salvino comes in, goes back towards the centre half-forward position. Pittman in front this time, doesn't mark, but has the running player coming past in Priddle. Kicks round the corner, and he can't bring it back far side. So they play through this side, and the short kick comes out. Cornish has the ball. So further field they go. Goes in towards centre wing. Gibbs traps the ball. Handballs back over the top. Kane Hayes comes up and assists. Ball goes back to Gibbs. Gibbs now looks out wide. Pittman there takes the mark. So Pittman now has the ball from just in front of the broadcast block. For Seekers the target. Handball goes back to Pittman. Needs to put it on his boot. Does so. Long kick into the forward line. Ready to fly to the ball. Lovell won't be able to make it. Ball running towards the boundary line. Simmons arrives. Kicks round the corner. Gets valuable yardage. And I think he's got too wide. And the ball has gone over the boundary line again. And the ball will be retrieved. And a free kick going.
Chips the ball towards the lead. And it's okay. And the mark was taken there by Lewis, who gets it back inboard to Pittman. And he takes the mark 35 metres out directly in front. Comes in now. Directly in front, left foot kick, and straight through the middle. So he has put his first on the board.
Way a bit of yardage. Ball back in the middle of the ground. Level up against Purvis. Goes to Toby Bragg. Good handball. Lung coming through the middle of the ground. Goes on the left foot. Long kick into the forward line towards Casey. He's up in front. Mark not taken, but Iliopoulos, I thought he had actually made a clean contact with that. Wasn't paid the kick or the mark. Todoro emerges with the ball. Kicks to the forward line. And Davis back there by himself takes the mark in the back pocket. Anakie, I don't think it's time to change direction just yet. Blokes go straight down the line here. That's what he does. Kick needs to be good. And is Parsons takes the mark, goes back, handball back to Rickett. Rickett transfers play this time, goes into Gibbs. Oh, coming the other way with good contact there from Matt DeLuca, but the free kick has been awarded. Play on situation. Ball is driven long by Hildebrand into the forward line. As players come out, Reardon can't trap the ball, but it's picked up there by Devon Ellis. Ellis goes to Lovell. Lovell to Cornish, and Cornish runs the ball out, goes to Chug. Can't pick the ball up either, has support again. Devon Ellis again goes back to Cornish. They've had 5 handballs. Now the kick comes in, goes towards centre wing. Rickett is against Burke, and 2-on-1's going to win Hildebrand because Hildebrand arrives. He's tackled, released the ball. Was either dropping the ball or a man holding. Ball is picked up by Burke, kicks round the corner, goes in towards half-forward line, coming the other way, and it's good trap there from Bell. He goes back inside and finds Bray, gets around the player coming at him. Now he transfers play straight across the ground. Good running play from behind. Picked up there by by Weatherly, who kicks into the half-forward line. The kick doesn't have the distance on it, and Dan Gibbs, he cruises across and picks the mark up on the half-forward line or half-back line for Anakie, and will turn play around again. So he goes out short and wide. Again, not too sure whether he needs to be going that wide, but Davis is there, has the ball in the half-back line. He now goes back towards Gibbs. Mark's taken. Purvis just shielding the space for him if he wants to play him, but he decides to hold up. Darryl Bissett, welcome to the broadcast box. So ball with Gibbs, kicks in towards the centre wing, over the top. Mark's not taken, at ground level. Kane Hayes picks the ball up, has time to steady, runs in towards and goes towards centre half forward. Lovell just filling that hole nicely this afternoon. Picks the ball up, long kick out, and he goes back to Dan Gibbs. Now these two blokes have had about 14 kicks each, but they're both playing defensive roles. Ball now transferred. Kane Hayes has pushed forward. Good weighted kick and a good mark taken there by Kane Hayes. Transfers out wide to Gary Rickett. Can play on. Steps outside 50. Long kick towards the goal square. Coming back with a breeze, but will not come back far enough.
Giving him much at the moment. He's going straight down towards Lovell. Lung's there as well. Push over the back. And it's going to be a free kick to Lung at half-back for the Centurions. Tries to chip the ball. Leach takes the mark on centre wing. Plays on now. Drives it long towards centre half forward. Good kick too. Off the back to Darrow. Burke's there as well. Got a kick. Rosenwig. Davis. Rosenwig read it better. Turned around. Left foot kick. Missed it though. Through for one. He's got Purvis. Oh. Kicks it and finds the big fella and he runs away too. Purvis does well. Left foot kick, great towards Lazarick if it sits for him. He's out on centre wing on the outer side. Turns around, Laser goes with the right foot kick outside the corner towards Pittman. Ellis across there though for Werribee. Turns it around but kicks it straight back to centre wing. And they're doing this nicely, Anakie, just chipping the ball now. They go from Hildebrand long towards the lead. Slug it, back on the ground, goes up, punched away in front. All Werribee Centrals. They handball it through Bray. He gives it away again towards Chug. Following him, Sluggett. He goes from the middle with a right foot kick towards centre half forward. Punched away from the behind. Punched away again by Collins. Purvis does well. Gets away with a left foot kick towards centre wing. This time he might have turned it over. Lung can't take the mark. He's on hands and knees, needs some help. Bray comes across to support him. Gets a handball free back to Lung, the 1-2. Had it, lost it, picked it up again at half forward. Handball, terrible. Goes towards Salvino for Anakie. He's handball over the top. And they might break free here. They go with a clearing kick. Hildebrand towards centre half forward. Oh, Lovell takes it over the top. And once again takes the mark. He can chip it wide towards Hall. Has to sit and wait for it. He's got it. Now goes with a little left foot kick towards Bray. Sets him a task. He sits and waits for it. Perchik gives him the don't argue. Then he gets the handball away quickly to McGuinness. Back inboard towards half centre position. Hildebrand can't take it. Handball came from Cornish to Chug. Runs through centre half forward. Backs himself. Right foot kick. Goes towards the pocket. At the back, Corey Collins can't take the mark. Rosenwig turns around. Handballs it backwards. Kick around the corner from Burke. And he has missed everything.
26 minutes in this first quarter. Wouldn't be a big quarter, you would think. So Collins plays onto himself. Comes out wide. The wind's got hold of it. It's going to come back towards the half-back line. Hall's there. Needs to get on the left foot. Good tackle. Berg actually threw it or dropped it. So now the umpire allows the advantage to go on. Ricketts kicks over the top. Goes towards Pittman. Needs to get game going pretty quickly. His time is running out. He has a player out wide. Perchik's that target, but he decides to go straight towards the goal square. Sluggett's there, over the top. Ball bounces. Fasuka, I was going to say. Fasuka picks the ball up. Had a chance, goes on the left foot, and he kicks it.
Centurions. Straight down the ground again, looking for Lovell. Pushed off by Purvis.
Yeah.
Umpire says hold. Advantage paid. Burke.
No advantage there.
No advantage. What?
We don't know.
Okay. No advantage there. Alistair Burke was just... Goes laterally. Cornish takes the mark. And there is the siren for quarter time. And it'll see Anakie 2-3-15.
Yep.
And Werribee Central's 4 behind.